basketball isn't easy.
This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome, fans. Thursday Hoops. It'll be the Toronto Raptors facing off against the Los Angeles Lakers. And now we send you out to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K crew. I'll see you at the half.
Always a special moment in the pregame ceremonies. The playing of the national anthem as the teams gear up for the tip. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And joining us a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. First, for Toronto. And looking at the Lakers, Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope. And it's Andre Drummond at 6'11", 275 pounds, the big athletic presence out of the University of Connecticut inside at center. And it's LeBron James, and it's Davis at the 4.
Well, no team likes to have their first-round pick belong to another team. It gets worse when you're a lottery team yourself and you're trying to build your talent base up. But the Raptors' number 12 pick in this summer's draft went to one of the elite teams in Oklahoma City.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Here's Schroeder, now recovering. LeBron drives in. In low to Davis. And he makes it look easy, tucking it hard with one hand.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
Well, Clark, as you said, the Thunder got the Raptors' first selection this last year. Only the way the Raptors would have been able to hang on to it was, Steve, if they jumped up to the top 3 in the lottery.
And as bad as it might seem for the Raptors to not have a first, I mean, it is bad. It was as good as any other time for them to not have a first-round pick because the draft wasn't deep. And the Raptors have a lot of young talent already that they can make improvement with. Nobody anywhere close to him. Where's the defense? He's got to make that shot, though.
LeBron outside. And low to Davis. It's picked off. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Not defended by Caldwell Pope. The drive by Lowry. And Davis sends it back. LeBron outside. Passes it to Schroeder. Three-pointer. The shot is off. So the Raptors will take it the other way. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Number 23. And he overshot that one, missing.
I'll tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
LeBron James on the wing. With one on the clock. And that one's good for Drummond. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Los Angeles on top, up 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
And I thought the defense was key here for this club. They really tightened up and made it difficult on their opponent.
How about the help on the drives and rotations? I mean, they've really been in sync as a unit.
6 on the shot clock.
Watch outside!
Boucher, defended by Gasol, gets it to go. Now LeBron.
Lakers still pursuing another title, but it would be a real shock if that were to come this year. A lot of age and injury on this team. They lose Dwight Howard. This is a club that just doesn't have enough athleticism and speed to contend for a title.
Hero. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Well, the lead should be safe if they keep shooting like this.
Well, they're on fire. I mean, they're absolutely on target and looking to pad that scoring total, too.
Here's Hood. Outside Flynn. Uncovered. LeBron grabs the miss. Oh, back to the Lakers. Clark, you think they're too old? Is this a team that needs to rebuild?
Not yet, Kevin. The saying is young doesn't win in the NBA. I think for them, health and chemistry are the most important factors. Also, I think this is a franchise that has shown it can make a home run deal like acquiring Pau Gasol in 2007. Got 2 titles out of that move. I think they'll look to add some youth through their bench and restructure the personnel a bit, and they'll position themselves for another run, perhaps.
The Raptors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
You know, it appeared to be another season where the Raptors would be near the bottom of the league, but while the terms rock bottom and embarrassing floated around, they made some moves and were able to go on a run to climb towards the middle of the pack.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Down low. They swipe it. Here's Trent. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Here's LaRusso. It's tipped. Here is Matthews. He could go. He knocks it down. But wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
Well, now that we can see the replay, it looks like he did get the shot off in time. And it looked that way to me originally, and that's the call we should see here.
You're right. I think he got it off. But anytime it's as close a call as that was, in a big situation like this, it's always smart to take a closer look.
And the official call is in. It's ruled a basket. They're overturning the original call after looking at the replay.
And Kevin, this is exactly why we have this rule. And I think they made a great decision putting the rule in. The main thing is you want to get it right. And they definitely got this one right looking at the replay.
And we're through 2 here in a good one. Lakers lead by 1. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Halftime at Staples Center in a close one. Welcome, everyone. I'm Damon Bruce. The Lakers in a hard-fought game against the Toronto Raptors. They're a team that scores with great efficiency, and that's been on display so far. On the other side, the Raptors looking pretty solid as well. They've looked to their bench for scoring, and it's paying big dividends. Now let's head back out to the start of the second half. Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, take it away.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back to Los Angeles and a bird's eye view from above the Staples Center.
You know, last season an NBA owner, and we won't name who it was, mentioned that the Lakers could potentially amnesty Kobe Bryant. Now, he knew that he is still a top shooting guard and plays like a superstar, but his contract really is up there at almost $30 million this season.
Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. It's Drummond with the rebound. The Lakers in the lead. Schroeder kicks to LeBron. Pass to Schroeder. Launches it. Insane shot. And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot two.
Well, most of all, I just love the work he puts in on the offensive glass. So many of his points come on putbacks just because of sheer hustle.
And another aspect of his game that I really like is how effectively he sets picks. It's overlooked sometimes, but he does a great job of positioning and getting there at the right time to set a screen to help a teammate get free.
Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Well, we know the Lakers have got, Steve, a lot of issues with their camp. It's only going to get worse this year and continue to spiral in the wrong direction. There's even been talk among the writers that cover the Lakers about the possibility of amnestying Kobe Bryant.
I can't imagine. I mean, he's played his entire 17-year career here in L.A., 5 championships, one of the all-time great Lakers. It's a cap question. Do they want to spend all that money for a player who's going to miss a lot of the regular season with that Achilles injury?
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, gentlemen, the Lakers barely squeezed into the playoffs last season. Despite that, they had the largest luxury tax bill in the league, almost $30 million, more than double the next highest team in the Miami Heat. So, maybe one silver lining for them with Dwight Howard deciding to move to Houston? The team won't have to shoulder the even more punitive taxes that began this season. Kevin?
Good point, Doris. Thanks. Now, here is Davis. Top of the key. LeBron shot is off.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely, I think he should have converted that one.
Here's Ainaga, and it's blocked by Caldwell Pope. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. LeBron passes to Schroeder. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Well, I bet his teammates love playing with him. He's distributing the ball perfectly.
Well, he keeps everybody happy, and you know what? The assist numbers don't lie.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Schroeder. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Schroeder's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, a touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Los Angeles on top, up 8. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
You know, they're taking care of business in the paint, too. Those are valuable points they've been getting down low.
Raptors trail by 8. Here's Ainaga. Tough to finish it off. Beauty.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right,
Yeah,
Kevin?
that's right. You got it. And he was also safe with that jump.
No reason not to be.
Might as well remove all that, right? That's good. You know, their three-point shooting since halftime is about as good as you could possibly ask for, guys.
Now's the time to put the pedal to the metal, boys. Keep firing those deep balls and build that lead up.
And so here's Toronto. 9-point game. Back to Lowry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Piatkowski. And another basket for the Lakers. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Number 43. Defended by Drummond. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. Good on the first, and that brings them to within 10. LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope comes in for Wesley Matthews. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Schroeder kicks to Caldwell Pope. LeBron outside. The finger roll finish at the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 11.
Serious game-clinching run. They're taking off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message the Raptors coach was giving to his team. He challenged this group to really go for it, saying, now's the time when winners take control. Now let's go out there and take it to them. Guys, a nice pep talk. We'll see if he got him going.
So it's the Lakers now, after the miss from Baines. That's good.
They got to feel pretty good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home floor.
Yeah, and just riding it out here now. I mean, they gave the fans what they wanted.
And the Raptors miss again. Here's LaRusso. Dishes to Morris. The three. The kick out to Matthews. LaRusso sinks the three-pointer.
Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night. These guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Steve, and Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.